Trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. Let's see if it's live. First thing. Yeah, so I have no game audio. Yeah, so I have no game audio. So I have no game. Too close. It's so hard to test this because I can't get far enough away from it and still see it. It's so hard to test this because I can't get far enough away from it and still see it. It's so hard to test this because I can't get far enough away from it and still see it. Why is it? What is all that fucking noise? Is that feedback? What is all that fucking noise?
Probably you hearing yourself is coming back and through the mic.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna figure this out. Once I use a different headset, use that wire thing that you have.
There's not two places to plug it in. The fucking Florey's eating their food.
The swivel's on the floor.
So? It's still their food?
Memes? What the heck?
Fucking goob. Okay, where's the game audio? Settings, audio. Fucking thing. Alright. That's it. Time out. Go home. So I need to figure out some way to change the game audio
to like audio output headset. The mic should be the Steel Series. It changes both of them though. One won't stay on one or the other. So the output needs to be on controller. Like that. And then the mic needs to be on headset. But then it just changes it all. Yeah.
Gotta tell people that the radio should customize his car insurance so you only pay for what you need. You gotta do it fast. So you clicked on this video because the alarm bells are going off in your head saying you've had enough not being able to get your gameplay audio and your party chat audio recorded into OBS. I know, I've been there. It is a
Okay, that's exactly what I need. Now let's see.
Here to hopefully solve your problems completely. Assuming that you already have your gameplay picture coming in as it should be, depending on whichever capture card that you happen to be using. So to get to figuring out how you can get that PS5 audio into your OBS, you have to first understand what cannot work for recording any gameplay audio or chat audio into your computer to be recorded in OBS. The first of those items that you can't use in any of these cases is a USB headset, whether it has a microphone, whether it doesn't have a microphone, it doesn't matter. You cannot use a USB headset directly plugged into your PS5 and expect to have your audio recorded at the same time. The second type of device you're going to want to stay away from, and you guys are going to hate me for this one, but I'm sorry, no wireless headsets with a microphone, without a microphone, doesn't matter. You cannot use any sort of wireless transmitters via USB or even Bluetooth with your headset and expect to have audio recorded, with the exception of the Astro A40s, A50s, wireless headset that have the base station and the mix amp. I've made a separate dedicated tutorial on how to get the Astros to work on the PS5 console, so go check out the card above if you want to get that type of audio setup with your setup. Setup. With all that out the way, let's get into the two methods I have to show you for how to record your game audio and your party chat audio from your PS5 into OBS. Let's go.
Kurt, or Banks, what are you doing? Hi, buddy.
The first method I have here for you guys so you can record your PS5 audio into OBS is called the Chatlink cable method. What you're going to need in order for this method to work is the Chatlink cable, of course. You're also going to need a wired 3.5mm input headset with a mic function. You're going to need a capture card with an auxiliary input, such as the HE60S Plus, the HE60S capture cards from Elgato. You're also going to need a microphone input for your computer as well. That is, if you expect to record any sort of commentary over your gameplay or your live streams. Now, I've gotten a lot of DMs and questions from you guys regarding this Chatlink cable, and there seems to be an overall confusion of how this cable actually works. The function of the Chatlink cable is to record the audio out of your PlayStation 5 controller, which is why you plug it into this 3.5mm male input on your controller. Now, you also plug in your headset into that Chatlink cable, and this is where you guys get really confused. That audio from your microphone is getting passed through the Chatlink cable, but only to the PlayStation 5 console. It is not being sent to your computer to be overlaid on top of the game audio and the party chat audio and intermingled all together.
Let's see where this
That's
is
not
going.
how it works. With the chat link cable, you're going to get your party chat audio and game audio recorded at the same time, and your party is going to be able to hear you through that headset microphone that you have connected to the chat link cable. If you
No.
want to have your commentary audio on top of your gameplay, then you're going to need to have a separate
What's he
USB
talking
or
about?
X.
Commentary audio. Is he talking about like the chat talking to you, like it reading what they say to you or something?
Hmm.
What's he talking about? Commentary audio.
Like you talk.
Well, okay. Listen to what he says again, because it doesn't make sense.
Now, you also plug in your headset into that chat link cable, and this is where you guys get really confused. That audio from your microphone is getting passed through the chat link cable,
Not this
but
one.
only to
I'll tell you
the
what.
PlayStation 5 console. It is not being sent to your computer to be overlaid on top of the game audio and the party chat audio and intermingled all together. That's not how it works. With the chat link cable, you're going to get your party chat audio and game audio recorded at the same time. And
See, so he says that you're gonna get your game audio, and your headset audio, right?
your party is going to be able to hear you through that headset microphone that you have connected to the chat link cable.
Okay.
If you want to have your commentary audio on top of your gameplay, then you're going to need to have a separate USB or XLR mic connected to your computer. So with that out the way, to set up the chat link cable with
Is going to be like if you are editing the video and you go back and you do a voiceover.
Okay, so I don't need that. Can I use your cable? I'll try something. If it works, I'll buy my own, obviously. Just swap on.
My cable just came with headset.
Huh?
My cable came with the purple headset.
I'll do it, really.
I took it off the purple headset and put it with my or with my
You
headset.
gotta see this.
Or-
Not like we get start forever.
Why? Jesus! Why did it? Okay. Violence is not the answer.
Dude took his money. Made a money trick with it. He was like, "Oh, it's a money trick." The dude's like, "Nah, bro, I'm gonna beat you." For hours and died.
Probably not. I don't think there's enough holes for you to plug that into. 'Cause it has to have, you have to have two spots, one for the mic and one for the headset, and I don't think this still has it. I don't know where you plug it into.
So the wire would come off the headset.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Can you watch this real quick, or you?
Yeah, what's up? Oh, that's all set up, you know, right?
I know, but it's
I was
still
gonna say,
funny.
Very, very violent.
It's all fake though.
Very violent.
I know, but it's funny.
Their other videos are not as good, like so you can know it's fake, but
Oh,
that one's pretty close. So it comes from the headset and they plug into here. I think one end of this would have to go in a controller, and one would have to go into the capture card. This is the one from the capture card right here. So I just need to get a damn just chat link cable, apparently, because this is not the same thing. This is like specifically for a computer, so that's why it doesn't work.
cable, you're going to get your party chat audio and game audio
Unless I
recorded
think I-
at the
unless I
same
got a
time,
separate
and your
mic.
party is going to be able to hear you through that headset microphone that you have connected to the Chatlink cable. If you want to have your commentary audio on top of your gameplay, then you're going to need to have a separate USB or XLR mic connected to your computer. So with that out the way, to set up the Chatlink cable with your capture card, you're going to want to first take the far end of that cable where you see the one connector, and you're going to want to plug that into your capture card where you see the audio input jack. The other end of the Chatlink cable will be plugged into the controller with the end above that for your headset. Once you have that set up, you're going to want to double check your settings on the PlayStation 5 console. So to do that, you want to open up your quick menu settings, go to sound, and then check your output device and make sure that headset controller is selected. If you're currently in a party, you'll be able to go below and adjust the chat game audio balance level. So in case you have your gameplay too loud and you can barely hear your chat, then you can adjust that dial so that you can hear your chat a little bit more than the gameplay. If you head over to the microphone setting, you're going to want to make sure that the mic is set to headset controller. And that's the part where you have your headset microphone connected to the Chatlink cable so that it takes that input so your party can hear you. Now, if we move over to the computer where you should have your capture card set up connected to it, this is where we're going to want to make sure that we're taking in that analog audio. What I'm going to do is load up the 4K utility tool, or it could be the original auto capture software tool as well, depending on which capture card you're using. If your preference is, you're going to want to change the audio input to record analog audio. When you switch your audio inputs to analog, it's going to take in the Chatlink cable connection that you want to the capture card. Once that's complete, you can close out of your capture card software and then open up OBS. Just go ahead and add a new video capture source, and then selecting the drop down, go ahead and select your capture card device. And after you do that, you should see an audio source appear within your.
Okay, well, that answers my question on what I need to do. I just need to get that game.
Because, like he said, USB headset at all, wireless is not going to work. Which is annoying, but whatever.